What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ninja Gate. I'm Jared.
Ryan here. Mark.
Mike.
Today we are going to be talking about Power Rangers Ninja Steel again.
Ninja Steel.
I auditioned for that.
And clearly he didn't get it.
It's alright.
Well, last time we talked about our thoughts on Power Rangers Ninja Steel. That was like at the halfway point of the series. Some of our theories did come true, i.e. Gold Ranger being, you know, Brody's brother.
I actually called that.
Yeah, but then they try to throw us off with that the whole brother shipping out of nowhere.
Yeah, the whole robot thing.
Spoilers.
Major spoilers.
There are gonna be spoilers, and to take a little bit of a cue from Andre Lackner, we're going to be talking about the good stuff about it, we're going to be talking about the bad stuff about it, and we're going to be talking about the nerdy stuff about it. Sorry, Andre, I guess, kinda.
We have to.
See this? Yeah, we have to do this. I'm not really sorry. Yeah, I'm saying. Starting off with the good. Characters. Characters were great. I like the dynamic between Brody and Aiden or Levi that he decided to keep calling himself.
Do not confuse the fans.
Yeah, that's the reason. I like the characters. I like their dynamic with each other. I think it felt more like a family. But I think that's what every Ranger team feels like at a point. But they felt really like a real family, even though it started off with it basically them all not knowing each other, but they came close. And it also helped that their supervisor was Mick the Mechanic, who was Boom in Power Rangers SPD.
So he did have somewhat of a...
He has an experience behind this, so it's like, that was cool seeing him again. I liked, what's the main villain's name? Garmadon?
No, Galvanax.
Galvanax. What the hell was I thinking about?
That sounds familiar though.
I mean, it sounds bad when I say it like that, but it's still a good thing. I liked him. It was like the way he looked was cool. I liked how he looked like a wrestling champ, especially his belt looked like a wrestling champ belt straight out of New Japan Pro Wrestling, which also helps because of it being based off a Super Sentai villain. Super Sentai is really popular in Japan, and they're on the same station that actually promotes New Japan. I think we're going to save that for the nerdy section of the video. Characters were good. I mean, their power-ups were cool. I like their little Megazord power-ups. Even though I think they should be better utilized in a more outside advantage.
Oh, right there.
Ninja Master mode.
I don't get why they do that, honestly.
Well, we're going to do a video on that another time. We're going to talk about it next time.
I like the fact that the person that actually played Boom, I actually got a chance to actually ranger up and fight with the Rangers.
Oh, see, another good thing. He finally got to be a Ranger instead of being in his own dream, which...
In action.
Well, we technically count his Dream Ranger as the 10th Ranger of SPD. So, I mean, take that with what you will. Yeah, seeing him as an actual Red Ranger was cool. His, Brody's dad coming back.
Another Red Ranger.
The gas.
But it's kind of good, but it's also bad. We'll explain why soon. Mark, what did you think? What are the good things about Ninja Steel you like?
Kind of like the family dynamic about it.
Family dynamic?
Yeah, like how most of the things they do are more for family kind of thing.
Yeah.
Family orientation show.
I also liked Victor and Monty.
Oh god.
That's the Bolton skull of the series.
Yeah, again, that's a good but also bad thing. We're gonna get to that. I like them. I mean, I wish they weren't more portrayed as bully-like characters, because they could be comedic characters and still be good. Welcome Skull got that eventually. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all the good stuff about it.
Yeah, to me, I thought they brought the Red Ranger's Battleizer, which is like the fire armor, to work. I like it, but it's also kind of bad for me. It's in between.
Alright, so on to the bad. Battleizer being brought early, that is a bad thing, because we know that Ninja Steel is getting another season with Super Ninja Steel, which would have made a lot more sense to do with that. And then with Victor and Monty, them being portrayed as bullies and just very idiotic. They deserve more than that. What else was that? The dad being the Red Ranger again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also bad because, again, same reason with Brody's power-up, it brought him out too early. Like, they should have saved that for Super Ninja Steel. But I guess they didn't want to act like Dino Charge to the full extent, which is another bad thing, that it just feels like a rehash of Dino Charge, but it feels like Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge all in one. You don't get me wrong, Dino Charge is a good season out of this current era of Rangers, but I mean, you started off the same. It started off the same as Dino Charge, and then they brought in some parts of Dino Supercharge with, you know, the Red Ranger power up, and then the whole dad being alive and being a Ranger thing.
I'm guessing they're trying to keep that
They're trying to keep that fan base going. Oh, almost another good point. We forgot one other good point. The Sidarso factor, which we did discuss last time. It is a good thing, but I think we're gonna save that for the nerdy side, because there's more I want to talk about it. So continuing on with bad. I mean, I like Galvanax, but the way they portrayed him is, again, the wrestling. Yeah, he's more of a dick, but he's more of a wrestling champion. It irks me, but I guess it's slightly good for the fact that in that whole Galaxy Wars thing, you see old Ranger villains like the Fear Cats.
Oh yeah.
At the same time, though, like,
they did that with Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge with them
being locked up. So it brings the question: why do that at all? Where they could be an ancient ninja villain faction, and they just want the ninja steel for power domination.
Yeah, and then plus on top of that, if you saw the preview for Super Ninja Steel, they're bringing Sledge back.
Whoa! Actually,
save that for the nerdy part. Yeah, save that for the nerdy part.
Also, send me a link to that video. I haven't seen that.
But I mean, there are a lot of things wrong. I think the season felt a little too rushed, bringing all the power-ups and all the reveals a little too early for my taste, but I think I know why. We're gonna again save that for the nerdy section.
I didn't like the Morphers.
Alright.
Yeah, that's kind of bad, but also we're gonna save that for nerdy with the Morphers. I mean, the Morphers, I guess it makes sense because they do utilize it in battle, but those are just meant for that battle. That is it. But they use the swords more, which obviously makes more sense because those are their Morphers. But that's an ninja. It felt rushed. It felt like I wanted more time with these Rangers, but I think that's because of the whole Nickelodeon, limitation of a certain amount of episodes per season. Moving on to the nerdy.
I got this. Okay, no.
As Mike said, Sledge is coming back for Super Ninja Steel, but I think the only reason why it was rushed is because of it being unfortunately aired during its 25th anniversary.
Yeah, so that's why I think Sledge is coming back for the 25th anniversary. They're doing a Dino Charge and Ninja. That's what I'm predicting. Dino Charge and Ninja Steel team up.
I hope we haven't seen that in ages.
Yeah, bringing up the Sidarso factor. In an episode of Ninja, Yoshi makes a quick cameo as a civilian being saved by Ao Ninja, which is the blue Ninja Steel Ranger. So what I think is that we're gonna see Yoshi twice in Ninja Steel. First as Koda if they do a Ninja Steel Dino Charge team up, and also as just a stray civilian being saved by his brother Pete. I think they'll do that first, and then have this team up be like, you look like a guy I saved at one point.
Yeah, Yoshi and Peter, just let us know if this is true or not.
So Dark Souls, if you ever get to watch this, please let us know if that happens, because that would be really nice. Another nerdy factor that I guess what we want to bring up is that, in Ninja, they use their swords to morph, and they use it a lot more in the show than they would use their actual morphers. I can't really complain much about it because this is how they want to market things.
Oh yeah, and also if you see certain episodes, right? The Gold Ranger actually uses the cheeseburger outside.
Oh, yeah.
The burger morpher. There was a debate upon that between Daryl and Grandmaster Ranger. Grandmaster Ranger was on the side of the burger. I believe. I have to go back and watch that because if you guys get that on MMPR Toys, then thank you. But yeah, I was on the side. I was on the side of the burger marker.
Same here, actually.
I get you want to do things Americanized and whatnot.
But use the burger. That is the most American thing ever.
Even the packaging looks like a Happy Meal set.
It's like say cheeseburger.
Other than that, yeah, like the Ninja Steel caps it was good. Some of the writing felt a little rushed. That's bad, but I think the nerdy part about it is because they're getting themselves ready for next season. They want to do things more akin to an anniversary season, more than they did with the Megaforce. But again, it makes no sense, which kind of brings up a point where if they do this now, then I believe Juojo will be the next Ranger season because it's an anniversary season. Like they did with Megaforce and Super Megaforce.
Yeah, because if they do, this is coming from me, and since I'm auditioning, if they do decide to do Jumanji again, you can best believe if I do get that part, I will make you guys proud.
Yeah, this whole just came out of a tangent. As a whole of this season, I felt like it was more of a setup for what they have planned for next season. Which I still believe the whole thing with Nickelodeon splitting it in half is hurting it more for old-time Ranger fans, but it's also bringing in new Ranger fans. We're going to discuss that next time because it's going to be a long discussion. So we need to talk about.
Bring in the popcorn.
I think it feels like there was a lot more bad than good, but I think, in my personal opinion, with the good and bits of the nerdy parts, it overweighs and overshadows the bad parts of Ninja Steel. And I'm gonna probably sit and watch it again. And I think they're gonna have a Christmas special.
Yeah, they are. You already know, from Samurai down to now, they're always gonna have a Christmas.
So I'm gonna watch it. It's probably just gonna be rehashing old clips from previous episodes of the season.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, flashbacks, but I'm still gonna watch it. I want to be a loyal Ranger fan. I think what they do is gonna be more beneficial for the next season, but we'll talk about that more in a later date. So I like Ninja Steel.
Well, coming from a guy who auditions for it, I like it.
Ryan?
It'll get a B from me for now.
It'll be what?
A B.
B? Okay. Mark?
Yeah, B.
As a whole, it gets solid. From all of us combined, random stranger afar, what do you think?
B minus.
Maybe I should have said B minus.
That's Kevin. But yeah, as a whole, from all of us, it gets a solid B plus. Maybe with high hopes that we see Yoshi and Peter again, I'll give it an A minus.
We'll see Yoshi and Peter, please.
We'll see next season.
with the cast being as charming as they are, it's getting an A minus. We're kind of cheating here, but again, we can do whatever we want. It's our channel.
Got a problem with that?
Yes.
Right.
Take it up with my lawyer.
Until then, what do you guys think of Ninja Steel? What do you have hopes for next season? And what do you have hopes for the 25th anniversary? And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, share this video around. Let people know about us. We like that. That'll be a nice little Christmas present for us.
I just can't wait to see the comments about this.
Let us know. Hopefully it's all good stuff. So it'll all be good stuff. And if you have any, if you guys didn't like Ninja Steel, let us know in a more pleasant way.
Let's try to keep this civil.
Yeah, civil. But yeah. Until then, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.